Hello guys, this is DC Trader for another market review, and this is January 28, 2021, and let's take a look at our favorite US market. And you take a look at this, guys. Ooh, look at that big huge candle. And that was yesterday on the 27th, and today it looks like it's continuing to go down. And of course, we did reach a bit of our remember the other day we tried to say that it was trying to reach to another all-time high, and it did. And now it's trying to go to the low side, and that is not so great. Look at that, guys. Ooh, and the market looks like it's continuing here, right? Okay, but let us continue with our markets, guys. And our markets, let's take a look at it. And of course, our markets right now on the PSEI, it is still going back down. Although we're trying to have a little bit of a support here at 6,768, but I cannot really say it did not change to a bull micro yet. So take a look at this. Starting January 6, we had a very strong upside to reach 7,429. And since then, on January 11, we have been on a downtrend. And we actually, I was telling you guys that we must not try to blow this area to continue to have a continuation to the upside, but we did break down this particular area. So now we have changed to this side. Take a look at this. We have a very strong uptrend since June of last year to January 11, and since then we are starting on a downtrend now, which means that if we break 7433.50, then that's where we would change the trend, right? And currently we are on a very strong downtrend. And even so, the last bear micro we had was on January 25th. And of course, Tuesday we had a start of a bear micro. And of course, yesterday we had a continuation. Today there was an upside, right? But the issue is that it did not retest back to the high. So definitely this is not a bull micro. So for one or for the other tomorrow, I would do it this. Which means that tomorrow, if this reach here first, before reaching here first, then this is start of a bull micro. Now, if it's a bull micro, its main mission is to reach 7,050. If this does not change to a bull micro, then its main mission right now, guys, is to go below around this particular area, 6,730. This is around this area. So basically, there is two things that we need to take a look at. If this does not change anytime soon for this bear micro, then its target is around this area. Now, what if tomorrow it will change to a bull micro? And if it's a bull micro and continues to be a bull micro and its target is this area. Other than that, we're talking about this one or this one. Okay? And that is for this market. And the next particular market we're going to be discussing is AC Energy. And AC Energy, guys, looks to me like it would soon reach to our worried area, 580. I don't know what's going on here, but yep, AC Energy. Now, AC Energy, guys, ever since January 4th, when the opening, that its highest was around 10, right? And it break down. And we had a last of a bull micro on January 7, and then we had another bear micro, right? And then we tried to go up, but we did not reach 838 around this particular area, and now we are going back down. Now this, for me, if this continues to go down, its real main target, guys, is at least 574 or 580, right? Now what if tomorrow this changed to a bull micro and did not reach, actually it's 580, around 577, 580. So tomorrow I will do a one for the other is around this area. Now what if tomorrow this becomes a bull micro? Then its main target is around 662. If it breaks, this is its next target, 734. But if this does not change anytime soon, definitely it will breach 580 or 577, right? That is for that market. And the next particular market is Ali. Again, Ali, I was thinking that this was supposed to break highs right now, but the issue here is that this looks like a second entry short, right? And its main target is around 38.27. Now, for me, the way I see it in Ali is like this. Currently, we are on a very strong range. Okay, the last time we were there, we just barely break out of 39 or 40, right? And now we're going back down on a bear micro. So tomorrow, for my one for the other for this particular stock, it's around here. Now, if this stock continues to its bear micro, guys, then you know it will definitely hit 38.22. all right, now after that, if it hits 38.22 or 38.27, then that means that it's still following this particular strong downtrend. All right, and it could be the next support could be around 36, right? Now what if tomorrow this becomes a bull micro? If this becomes a bull micro, then you know it's going back to 40. Now does it mean that it can break out? Maybe. If it breaks out, it has to continue its bull micro to reach the next level of 40.72, right? Okay, those are the two areas. So again, if this does not change, it's gonna hit here. If this will change, it might hit here, hoping that it can hit this area. All right, so the next particular stock that we're gonna be discussing is BDO. Now for BDO, guys, I know we were discussing this very strong downtrend, and I was thinking, okay, it's breaking highs, right? Now the issue is that if this reach 99 first without reaching 113, then this is continuing this particular bear micro or bear trend, right? So the way I would see it, okay, so how do we treat BDO then? Okay, let's take a look at the 5 minutes. Now BDO currently right now, it is still a bear micro. And you take a look at this. Yes, although it went up there, but it never retests that high. So for my one for the other tomorrow is like that. Now, if it reach 106 tomorrow and break out, then this is a start of a bull micro. But if this continues, then this could easily reach to 99. That's it, guys. If this change, this might go back to 108 around that area and see what happens, right? But if this does not change, it's on its way to 99. All right, that is for our beloved BDO. And the next particular stock is Converge. Now for Converge, guys, the way I would see it, we did already reach 16 on its target right now. And currently, take a look at the way when you draw arrows. These are the levels where the seller stopped, the buyers came back. Seller stopped, buyers came back. Then when that reached to that particular area, that is where we're gonna take a look at it. See, now it's trying to change. Buyers are buying up. But the issue is that it did not reach 16. And now it's trying to go back down. And it is trying to create a bear micro. Now, the way I would see it, guys, if nothing will change tomorrow, then definitely it will go back to 1521. Now, if something's changed in the middle of it, and it will make it to a bull micro, then you know it's trying to go back to 16. Basically, that's it. For my one for the other tomorrow, I would like it to be this area. The reason why, yes, this is start of a real hard of a bull micro, but the problem is it's trying to create a bear micro, right? It did reach a little bit. Let's just, but anyway. Now, if this becomes a bull micro tomorrow, definitely it will reach 1571. If it's breakout, let's hope that it would reach 16. And if this does not change, it's going back to 1521. Let's see if that holds. And the next particular stock that we're going to be discussing is BDO. Now, for BDO, on the other hand, guys, let's take a look at it on the bigger picture. For BDO, guys, we did not break 10 yet, right? And we are really stuck in between these two range. Although if you take a look at it, we are trying to put around 1050 as a support, and we're trying to go up, and you see there's a moving average. That is a good sign, but we need to break this particular area, 13. If we can't break 13 anytime soon, within 1 to 2 days or even 3 days, then we're trying to go back down to 10, right? That's the way I would see it, right? And if you take a look at it, that's like here. We tried to go up to 13, and now we're trying to go back down, right? Although we did not reach 1060, and there's a start of a bear micro, but there is now not yet a bull micro, right? So for my one for the other, for this particular stock, I would do it that way. Now, what if tomorrow this will go straight up, breaks this area around 1220, then you know it's trying to go back to 13. And if it does reach 13, let's take a look at what happens. If it breaks out, that is a very good positive sign for this particular stock. If not, then you know it's trying to go back down to 1060. If that does not hold, 10 pesos. And the next particular stock is FGEN. Now for FGEN, guys, yes, we did break out strong. And the other day we did try, but we did not touch 2776. That means that we still have a big chance to reach 3373 if our markets cooperate, which is the index will try to go up high. Now, if this reaches 2776 first before here, then something has altered here. Then this is a start of a downtrend, right? So let's take a look at FGEN on a 5-minute area. Of course, this looks like a bear micro. Now, the way I would use FGEN, take a look at it. Up, down, which is basically we are stuck here first. Here. And now we tried to go reach down, tried to go up, could not even reach these tops here. And we're trying to create a bear micro. Now, if this does not change, you know it's going back to 28. If that does not hold, it's going back down to 2776. All right. Now, what if tomorrow that will change? If that will change, it's trying to go back to 3222. That's it. All right. And the next particular stock is HLCM. And of course, HLCM, guys, what do you think, guys? This looks like our next PGOLD. It is trying to following this bad boy going back down. Now, does this mean that it's just going to go down all the way? Not necessarily. the way I would see it in most of the downtrending stock, they may have a little upside, then go back down again. Take a look at this. Just a little uptrend, and now a very strong downtrend. It may have a little uptrend, so this area is very important. Now, if this continues to a bear micro tomorrow, then you know it's going back to 585. Now, if it reached 585, let's take a look at it. Does it go back down or not? Now, what if tomorrow this goes straight, shoots up to 620? Then it is still following this particular bull micro. And where is its target? 684. Alright, that is for this particular stock. And of course, the next particular stock we're going to be discussing is JFC. Now, JFC, guys, remember one time we were taking a look at it. We were hoping that JFC will try to go back to retest the highs of around 1212, but I guess we were wrong. And take a look at it now. It's trying to do a downtrend. Now, if this continues, guys, then we will try to have a hold around 167. If this does not hold, it's trying to go back even lower. Now, let's take a look at it on the 5-minute for a short term. JFC, take a look at that, guys. Strong, strong, strong. Bear micro, small. Bull micro, strong, strong, strong. Bear micro. And of course, we have a very... Actually, I'm not 100% sure this is a bull micro yet, right? So the way I would see it is this could be my one for the other tomorrow. Now, what if tomorrow this continues to go back down? Then this is still following this bad boy, bear micro. But what if tomorrow this will try to retest 180 and break out? Then this is the start of a bull micro. Now, where is its target? 193. That's basically it. All right. Now, other than that, if this does not form to a bull micro, it's going back to 175. All right. Now let's take a look at it. Our next particular stock is MBT. Now MBT, guys, we are very close to 44.50. Just a little bit there. Now, of course, if MBT tomorrow reaches 44.50 first before reaching 50.51, then you know this is the start of a downtrend. Now, for me, this might still continue because it's not breaking highs, it's breaking lows, right? All right, so that's what I feel. Now, the only difference is that right now is that MBT is trying to do a bull micro, right? So for my tomorrow, one for the other is this. What if tomorrow this does not reach here, 46.51, it breaks down? Then this could be a start of a bear micro. All right. Now, you know, if this is a bear micro, then you know it might continue to go down even further and might even reach our target of 44.50. All right. So let's take a look at what will happen tomorrow for MBT. Now, the next particular stock we're going to be discussing is MM. Now, MM, on the other hand, guys, we actually just touched 643. Now, what does that mean? Now, if MM for me, guys, the way it did touch to 643 to the tick. So my guess is that this might still go back to the downside. Right? Has a bigger chance. Now, it even touched to 662, guys. So this is not a very good sign for MM. So the way I would see MM, I would start to mark my candle of going back down. Now, does this mean that it's just going to go down straight? Not necessarily, but you know, it still has some room to fall. That's what I would say here. Now, of course, if this does not reach to 663 tomorrow and turn to a bull micro, you know it wants to go back to 711. If that breaks out, then this area. All right. Other than that, for me, this has a better chance of going back down. Okay. The next particular stock is PGOLD. And PGOLD, guys, take a look at that. PGOLD is not changing anytime soon. What does that mean? That means that it's still first following this particular moving average, and this could be still going back down. All right. That's about this. There's not really much to talk about PGOLD because right now I feel PGOLD goes up, makes you excited, breaks out a bit, but breaks into the range again. Tries to reach that area there, falls back again. So really for me, PGOLD may still have some room to go to the downside. All right, and the next particular stock is SECB. Now SECB, like most banks, guys, we thought that it was gonna retest the highs following our PSEI, but currently right now they are trying to test the low first. Now if this breaks down, guys, that means that this could be following a downtrend. Now could this fall? Most likely. Now let's take a look at SECB on the current micro channel analysis, and if you take a look at this, SECB currently is on a bear micro. Now of course one for the other is this. Now tomorrow, if this breaks this here first before reaching this one, this is the start of a bull micro. And of course, if this breaks out strong, its target is 133. All right. Other than that, this could fall until reaching 122.71. And of course, the last stock that we're gonna be discussing is tech. Now for tech, guys, again, this looks like to me a range. And of course, if you take a look at it on a range side, tech really is trying to have a range in this particular area. Now of course, we are still on the good side here, but if this reached 613 before reaching 879, then this again could be a start of a downtrend, right? Other than that, we hope that tomorrow we can have a very positive power so we can try to go up and not to continue to the downside. But anyway, guys, I know we can't control the market. We're just reading the market, and that's what we see. All right. It's not about gloom and doom, but it's about taking a look at your risk and taking a look at what's going on and what's the market telling us. All right. So thank you very much, guys, for your time and effort and your support. Take care, guys. God bless, and see you again for another market update. Take care. God bless.